Well, good afternoon and welcome to Open for Business. Today we have the pleasure of interviewing Todd Rommer. He is the founder of Young Money University, and he's here to share with us the powerful steps to reach your dreams by doing money differently. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Marjorie. I'm excited to be here as well. Yeah, this is good stuff.
First of all, how did you get involved with teaching the young children between 18 and 35? Is that correct?
Yeah, young adults, 18 to 35, really stemmed from managing and investing money from a lawn mowing business when I was in high school. And I started to invest into stocks in college and thought it was something that everybody did. But I realized that, no, this was not normal to start investing when I was a late teenager and into my college years. And then with my first company I worked for, the 401k plan, young sales reps. I was working for a medical supply company, and they came to me saying, "Hey, what fund should I choose in my 401k portfolio?" They came to me, and I'm like, I just thought this was normal. So anyway, that's how it all started.
And today, for many years, you have been teaching youth around the country. How many students have you taught around the country?
I tell you, the numbers are just growing and they're getting bigger. It's
In the
tens
thousands.
and thousands. Yeah, tens of thousands of young people around the country, 18 to kind of 27, college campuses, wherever they are at, we're trying to reach more, teaching money differently.
Well, we met because you were a presenter with Center Park Credit Union at Savannah State University, and I was so interested in this five-step program. And I would love for you to go over the 5 steps to give people an overview of what you teach.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's called the money system. 5 powerful steps to reach your dreams by doing money differently, because right, wrong, or indifferent, facts are the facts. Nearly 70% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. That's a record in early 2023. So something has to give, right?
Right.
We don't have to blame it on anything, any organization. There's no indictment on any organization, school. It's just facts, but something has to give, right? So the 5 steps are boiled down to dreaming differently. Make a decision to dream. By dreaming differently simply means we all dream, but you need to create a why for your life. Why do you want to be
Absolutely.
financially successful? And we have all kinds of responses around the country amongst young people. I want to be less financially stressed than my parents is a why that we hear. I want to be able to provide well for my future family. I want to be able to travel on a regular basis. I want to have a certain kind of home. I want to have a certain kind of car. I want to start a business. It's really giving permission.
Motivation. Yeah.
To dream. So and you've got to do that. So that's the why. And then in that step, Marjorie, there's 2 kind of elephants in the room that we bring out to finally make people aware that these are things that are holding them back from reaching their dreams and becoming financially successful. And the first one is the fear of failure and the lie that they're not enough, meaning they're not smart enough, they think, to be successful with money. They don't think they're capable enough. They don't think some young people think they're not good enough. Some people think they don't deserve it enough to be financially successful. And those are just all big, fat lies. So that step 1 of the money system has nothing to do with money. It's all up here that we got to clear out some of the garbage that we all have believed from time to time.
Huge.
And that's the big thing about step 1, dream differently.
And then step 2?
Save money differently. And that's really nothing exciting, so to speak, but it actually very powerful, because we don't teach saving money to create wealth. You don't do that in your bank or credit union today because of the interest rates are so low, right? But we teach save money differently to have less financial stress and more financial control during the monthly life that we all have, the monthly financial world we all live in. So we teach the big part of step 2 is to ditch your savings account. Don't have an account called savings. That might sound bizarre, right? But what we mean is instead of having an account called savings, start creating multiple named savings accounts, i.e., create a savings account called Clothes and Shoes and put $20 a month automatically coming out of your checking account and automatically transfer each 10th of the month, 21st of the month, whatever month they want, day of the month, automatically move money into these named accounts. You could have a travel savings account, a new car savings account because you need and value a new car at some point, even a boring savings account called car repair for that inevitable phone call that's going to happen down the road. Put $50 a month or whatever it is just to start out.
Okay.
Automate your financial life, step 2. Step 3, in summary, real fast, is spend money differently. And it kind of commingles with step 2, meaning let's say someone's earning $1,000 a month. All we speak on is to tell each dollar of that $1,000 a month how it's going to be spent, where it's going to go before, that's the key word, before the new next month starts. That's it. So you have whatever, say you have some rent,
Planning.
car payment, car insurance, just dwindle it down to zero. We call it a zero-based spending plan. And you might have 1 or 2 named savings accounts in your new monthly spending plan. There's 2 fancy words for budget. So it's the same thing as a monthly budget, but we hide the word budget because a lot of people do not like that word. And so we just call it your monthly spending plan. So you just tell each dollar where it's going to go before the month starts. And that gives you a feeling of control, a true sense of control when you do it that way.
Sure.
And within about 60 to 90 days, most young people are going to see how they truly financially roll. They'll know, hey, I do spend too much money on fast food. They'll know that within 60 to 90 days when they start seeing their money. And they make adjustments. You just make simple adjustments. Or I'm earning some more money in a few months, and they add more money to their new car savings account, whatever it might be. So that's just a real simple summary of step 3. Step 4 is and again, this presentation normally lasts about 50 minutes, but in summary,
Right.
step 4 is how to create what we are now calling ridiculous wealth, teaching investing and overcoming that myth that many young people have around the country. Because when I ask the question in the presentations around the country, fill in the blank, I say, investing is only for and the answer is they all give the rich, right? And so we obliterate that myth by letting them know that anybody with $5 can begin investing in the US stock market safely and join tens of millions of people who are already investing, joining the smart people, so to speak, and the wealthy to invest in stocks through mutual funds or ETFs, exchange traded funds. And you can do that now through platforms like Acorns, Betterment, Charles Schwab, etc. So investing is super fun step. We show a slide of when someone invested at age 26 versus starting at age 18. The time value of money is crazy. It's the way to creating wealth in this country, so to speak. And anybody of any intelligence level, again, overcoming that, am I smart enough? Young people today, it only took them 5 minutes to open up their Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App, and it only takes them 5 minutes to open up an investment account today. So that's
Excellent.
step 4 in a very quick summary. Step 5, super simple and fast. It's give money differently. So the money system is not all about how to teach Marjorie or Steve or Susie or Tiana, who I spoke to today in Savannah, about how to create wealth and kind of a life that fits their dreams, which they can. But if it was all about them getting what they want, and now we teach about giving money, some of that wealth, to have more purpose in your life, to give money to help others in need. Because when I speak around the country, I ask how many of you would love to have a life where you're able to get and experience some travel and experience a really fun life,
Yeah.
but how many of you would love to impact the life of others? All the hands go up. Every hand in the room goes up, like because they get it. They're starting to get like that would be a really cool life to have the resources to help people who are truly in need. And so that rounds out the 5 steps of the money system.
So thank you for sharing that, Todd. Just recap today what you were doing here at Savannah State with Center Park Credit Union.
Yeah, Center Park, we've had a new relationship and partnership. We work with a number of credit unions around the country, and Center Park has a wonderful group of folks that work for them that are truly walking the talk of helping their members get to where they want to go. That's when you become a member of Center Park, you have money there for a reason, right? So we're partnered with them at Savannah State, speaking to student athletes today. And we have in the past recently spoken to students and some teachers and even athletic staff, teaching them the money system as well. And response has been great, and it's all about a new belief up here about they can do this within hours, actually.
Well, I know Center Park Credit Union will be sponsoring some more of your talks. So I guess they can either go to you or to Center Park and to find out the upcoming schedule. So let me ask you one more question. If somebody is interested in having you speak to their school or students, how do they get in touch with you, and what's your website?
Yeah, I can straight out give you my email right now and also website, but T Romer, so that's just like you see underneath the screen, T in my last name, T Romer at youngmoneyuniversity.com. And also simply go to youngmoneyuniversity.com and click on the Contact Us tab, and that'll get to us as well.
Todd, thank you so much for being on Open for Business and sharing your knowledge to these young folks that really, really need to understand the importance of how to handle money the new way.
Oh, thank you, Margie, for having me. It was my pleasure.
Talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.